Hi, it's Craig with ProLite Gear, and I just wrapped up a video where I was answering the question, can you use an AT boot with a rockered lugged sole in an alpine binding? And while I have these Maestrale, or these Scarpa Maestrale RS boots out here, I'm going to give you a quick review of these. These are my personal AT boot, and I've been skiing them for a couple weeks now, long enough to decide that I really do like them, and I'm going to show you some of the reasons that I selected this boot over some of the other AT boots that are out there. First off, let's look at the sole. It's a Vibram Cayman sole. It's a non-interchangeable, non-replaceable sole on this. And I think that's going to be a trend that you'll see more boots coming out with non-interchangeable soles. I think just to save weight and reduce cost, and they're finding that it's just not that necessary to have two different soles. One of the unique things about this boot I'm going to point out right away, and I'm going to approach this review from the perspective of a alpine skier. I'm 46 years old. I started skiing when I was 3, so I've been skiing for 43 years. And I think I shared in an earlier video how I jumped on the AT bandwagon about 8 years ago and got a pair of Dynafit TLT4 Pros. Hated them. Ended up getting rid of them just because they were not stiff enough to give me the downhill performance that I wanted. They went uphill great. I just felt they weren't stiff enough to make it enjoyable for me to ski downhill. And that's not a position that's unique to me. In speaking with numerous alpine skiers that have looked at the AT boots, they all felt that they were sacrificing too much in downhill performance to get the walk mode and touring ability out of that the AT boots offered. These boots, the Scarpa Maestrale RS, are a successor to their Maestrale boot. These use a slightly different engineered nylon resin that make them about 20% more stiffer. I believe their flex is right around 130. They still have about a 40-degree movement when you're in walk mode. Some of the things I like about these. Number one, I'll show you on this boot. I've taken apart the walk ski mechanism in back here, and all it is a little pin that goes in and out and locks into these holes. Well, if you notice on this boot, there's 2 holes in this walk bar here. One of the things that allows you to do is when you put it into ski mode and lean forward, you'll hear it click. If you want a more aggressive stance, meaning you're leaning forward more, slightly raise this lever right here and lean forward again, and it will click into that second hole and give you a very aggressive forward stance. I haven't seen anyone mention that in their reviews of these Scarpa Maestrale boots, and I think that's a really key feature to talk about. In visiting with a guy just this last weekend who had tried some of the AT boots, his complaint was they left him in too upright of a position. He comes from a racing background, and he likes that more aggressive forward lean in his boot. And I honestly was not aware that this boot had that second hole for a more aggressive forward lean until I removed that walk ski mechanism and saw that that second hole was drilled in there. I removed it because I was going to drill a second hole in, and Scarpa had already done it for me. So I think that's a very, very nice feature that may be somewhat unique to this boot. It may be a standard. I don't know. Other things about this boot that I like. It comes with a really nice Intuition liner. It's the, what's the name of it? Intuition ProFlex RS liner, which is made specifically for Scarpa. A really nice liner in this boot. Some people have complained about the way this tongue works, and yeah, it is a little bit fiddly, I guess, but I really like that. Let me release the booster strap here. I really like that when you open this boot up, it makes it very easy to get in and out of. And the reason it is so easy to get in and out of is that this tongue flips completely out of the way, giving you really wide open access to get your foot in and out of. Some people have kind of complained about that. You know, yeah, you have to move this strap out of your way, but I think it's a really, really nice feature. let's see here. Negatives on the boot. The only negative I have found so far, and it's not a negative that really impacts me, because I think this thing, when you put it in walk mode, tours so well, or gives me so much motion, I don't have to release these buckles. Some people have complained that they wish these had some buckle keeps, so when these are not locked in place, they're not flopping around. I haven't had that problem with these at all. So it does have the quick step-in fitting from Dynafit that just makes it easier for you to get in and out of a textile binding like a Dynafit or a ski trop. And it does have canting adjustments. So that's it, the Scarpa Maestrale RS. I think if you are a alpine skier that is looking to get into a AT style boot, if not for ski touring, but simply you're boot packing up to some side country, or like at our local ski area, Bridger Bowl, you're hiking the ridge. These saved over 2 pounds off my alpine boots, and just having the walk mode made it significantly more enjoyable to go boot packing up to the top of the ridge. If you have any questions on this boot or any other products, feel free to give us a call, 406-582-0508, or send us an email to info@prolitegear.com. Thanks for watching.